وين حنا؟ جمهورية دنمارك بكذا وين؟ هذا بالقدس وفلسطين. حنا وين هنا؟ اوه هذولي حنا. انا جين. ما ندري حنا وين ديارنا.
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
Unguents, ointments, poultices. Harmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices.
اي عرفت.
Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road?
ما شكلها تعرفها.
I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
في شيء صار بس ما ادري شنو. بعد 5 سنوات. هذا بعد موت سد ب5 سنوات. تقويم 878. والله.
It's good to see you, Sid.
أنا السيد.
What have we learned?
والله الكبر. يعني أنا مستقطب شخصية سيد.
Bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's-forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them.
طلع لي كذا يا ورع.
Damn it all.
وتعنيد مثل السد
You're as
السابق.
stubborn as the old Sid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
لا نلمح هذا.
You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
سنتهي أمرنا. هو الكلب حي لا زال. القبة ذي يا الله.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
اوه وجه الله. يا ليش دخله؟
Us already.
ايش بلاكم عليه؟
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
لا ترى له هيجو.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
انقذ لازم انقذ اذبحهم يعني. اجيهم.
It's going to be all right.
نعم نقاتل.
I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
اي اعتراض؟
The outlaw. Sid's here.
سد عرف اني سد. جمعي قوة سد. افتح البيبان خلهم يروحون. اهرب. بس براسك شيء يطلع. يلا. هيا تعال. هيا تعال هيا تعال.
Go! Summon the others!
خايفين.
The bearers?
Safe.
حلوين. ايه عندي قوة شد الآن. اوه بعد يا حبيبي.
Sid dies here!
اضربن اضربن لا تفتح على وجهه. يقول من قوة السحر احنا ضد قوة السحر. رهيب قل ضد ما ادري كيف تسوي به.
Outlaws in here! Bring me his head!
في اعداء جدد. جو يلا حيهم يلا حيهم يلا حيهم يلا حيهم.
How many are there? Titan sends his regards.
والله ما ندري شو السوى بس يا والله قوته ما اللي بعده شاف الناس كلهم. ارجع روح. من القطة اي قطة يا
They
حبيبي.
brought a pet.
هيا تعال. هذا فهد معضل.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster. Nice try.
ضربني ياد. هذا ما عرفت لها. خليك مترنح من اليوم لبكره يلا ها. لا والله سويته بس قهر. هب والله حبيبي. هنا قتل فهد الحرب الجمهوري يخرب بيته. شظية الرعب حرير والمدري تستخدم في الصياغة. جلد حيوان مدمي تستخدم السيارة. وداعا وداعا. ربيته يا قوي. أهلكنا. ها عندك تحت، هيا تعال.
To hell with this!
أكيد هربوا يا ابني.
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
نعم. خل نروح. ليل. ذولي انقذناكم يا أخي. عامكم موسمين بعد. وش عندك؟ لا تصير مغرور والله لقص
All
راسك
of our
انت.
friends are dead because of you.
شفت
Do you
كيف؟
hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
المرة الجاية خلهم يموتون هم كذا ينذبحون. قول والله لا اقول لهم اسف اني انقتل.
This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
والله لا اقول لهم اسف اني انقذتكم. انت المرة الجاية اني اخليهم يقصون
Sid
رؤوسكم.
told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
إذا كان هذا قول.
We should go.
شينا. ساعدتهم ودنيا واخر شيء كذا يقلبون علي. انا مهم داعي ذولي.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope.
نعم.
For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery.
يتكلم عن الناس
It's to
اللي
give them a better tomorrow. They see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds, home sweet home.
هم سويت هوم. هو نوصلنا الرجال. نحن أي المخبأ. هل حنا مدار 5 سنين حنا هنا؟ ممكن. ليش لا؟
All operations are suspended until further notice.
O2.
There you are, Clive.
حلو.
Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me.
نعم.
Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw.
ما حد
Any
فاضي
news
يجي
while we're
معي.
away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republic.
حلو قاف حي للحين.
Should be
حلو
back any day now.
Understood.
ممتاز.
If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
غرفة الخرائط. نعم. هذه من هي؟
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
السؤال ديك من هي؟ هنا السؤال. خروا هنا. فيفيان غرفة غيرها نسيها والله.
I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To
Okay.
absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
صحيح كيف وصلنا هنا؟ كل يقصر.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures.
سيطرت.
But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor, a nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world.
أصبحت مركز العالم
Certainly,
الآن.
there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
صحيح. من هو؟
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
نعم.
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall
درس
consider
أعطتني
ourselves
درس كذا.
even.
طيب وش الأخبار السابق؟
Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
مقبولا.
I suppose
هي
it would be
تعلمني
hard to
دروس
visit our
كل مرة
restoring
أجيها. كل مرة أجيها راح تعطيني دروس عن وش عن مو دروس الأحداث اللي صارت. من اللي هاجم منهم مسيطر الآن. تعطيني الأخبار ذي. بوم حنا مشغولين ندمر البلورات. طلعت هي. ايش عنده يا خويتنا؟
Seems so happy to see us. It's good to be home.
يلا.
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time.
نعم.
So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
نعم. الكتاب.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
كلمنا الشبيب اللي هنا. نرتاح بعد الأكشسة هذه من هي؟
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems.
هذا اللي يكون
And it's
طبيبة.
good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long.
أوه راح الوشم حلو.
I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right. I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
طيب.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
كاتب له رسالة.
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the Tavern Crown for me.
كيف كاتب له رسالة هنا. نشوف كيف وش عنده. اوه هذه صوت خلاص من ضمن عائلة. من يومنا صغير هي معك. شوف كيف وش راسل لنا. ايه عينه راحت بعد سبب الحرب الأخيرة. الجيش الجمهوري يتقدم نحو الإمبراطورية في تنزانيا وتم استدعاء رجال الصخرة إلى الصف الأمامي وظن أن ثمن شيء خطير على وشك الحدوث فاحرص على أخبارك فور عودتي.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge.
جايين الريجي.
With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
فرصتنا.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted. We might have achieved so much
حطاني
more.
رئيس. لا
Each
لا.
time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid.
Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
صحيح.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
عرفوا جاشوا انقذهم أجل.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion.
إيه هو أنقذه.
I heard him call out to Ultima.
هذا هو جاشوا. يتذكره. أنقذه. أخوه أنقذه.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that
صحيح.
thing.
تشوف مدي صار أكبر عام. مدي صار بالعشرينات الآن.
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
أنت على لبسك من 5 سنين ما غيرته. حتى هذه. في موسيقى جت يعني في شيء بيجينا.
To a world without mother crystals.
بالي من باللورات اليوم.
To Sid.
حلو الوشم راح ولا هو شال الوشم. حلوين. هذا هو جاشوا في هذه الأثناء. هو مدري من معه مناطق الشمالية.
And so the north is lost.
ضاع الشمال.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
الله معلم يا جاشوا. إن نحن نحاول.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
مارثا وين راحت ذي؟ نروح ندور على مارثا. نكلم الرجال أوتو.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, The Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
A couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
أكيد راح ننقذهم، ما عليك يا أوتو. هناك مهمة متاحة.
What happened here?
يلا.
We need to find the others.
يا ما أدري إيش صار هنا. يا الله مارثا. هذا مكان مارثا. الناس مصابين. خلنا ندخل نحاول ننقذها بعد. أوه هذا من هو بعد.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help.
نعم.
And it appears he was right.
You could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got held by a pair of iron shackles in a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
يلا 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 يلا. في ناس قلقانة، نروح نسألهم.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
رسالة لي.
Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
كيف يسووا بالناس؟ يا الكلب. شوف يسووا بالناس، بس يبغون يرسلون الرسالة. شكلها الرسالة لنا حنا المتخبيين. ايه بنروح للدير ذولك اللي ساكنين هنا. هنروح. بنروح نعمل اوف ايوه اللي طايح.
Up ahead.
اوف مصابة ذي. هذه مارثا.
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something. Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
نعم.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
هجوم من شو اسمه امبراطورية مدري شنو بلاك شيلد الحماة السود.
There has only ever been one order of shields
صار بنروح لهم.
and they fought to defend all her citizens.
It seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
هجوم الحماة السود يا الكلب. شوف كيف ذبح الناس يا كلب.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
أكيد. إن شاء الله نحصل أحد. يو الله ذبحوهم. تدمير تايم ذبحوهم. حتى المرضانين ذبحوهم.
Damn it. I thought you lot were all spent.
ذولي هم الحماة السود الله يلعنهم.
They drove the bearers to this.
لا ذبح.
These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
يوم تقتل أنا بدأ يا حبيبي.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law.
طيب.
To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
جد ما عنده شرف.
This won't take long.
نعم. لا. لا. طلعت الغضب الذي في داخلي. ألعب فيكم لعب. ألعب فيكم لعب. تبغونها بالنار أقلبها لكم نار يا أبوي. ها؟ قتلناكم.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
ذبحناهم اللي قتلوا قرية. والله أنا مرفع ضغطي. ذبحوا.
I didn't see the abbot. He
رئيس
may still be
الديار.
alive.
ممكن حي. خلينا ندور عليه. ندور عليه. يمكن مندس هنا. ايه ممكن مستخبي هون. ميت. ميتة. وهذا هو. هذا رئيس الدير.
The abbot.
هذا هو ميت. ذبحوها عيال الكلب.
The bearers died protecting him.
من السحر بعد.
Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
حلو. يعني طلعوا آخر قوة بنفسهم عشان يقتلونه. حلو. في واحد حي. هذا من السحرة.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They
are. Every last one.
نعم.
If only that were
بدأ يتجمد لأن استخدم كل قوة السحر اللي عنده. مو تجمد يسمونه يتحنط تحنيط كامل.
will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her
تستعيد بسيد أخبارها.
This wasn't her fault.
كان خطأ.
I shall.
Sid, where are you? Sid!
In here. We found a survivor.
Clive.
ليكون مات.
He's gone.
تجمد بالكامل أو تحنط بالكامل. نستخدم كل قوته. يعني الباقي قوته هذه خلته حي إلى أن مات. يا الله.
We've laid the abbot to rest.
حلو دفع رئيس الدير.
They didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the Abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the Abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
منح الأولية أكيد. يلا مشينا. أعوذ بالله، قتلنا ذا يا ولد أقوى مخلوق قتلته إلى الآن باللعبة. قوي يخرب بيته، فزت عليه بالقوة. خل نروح. الآثار.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
هذه لحقتنا.
What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made.
قامت لهم محرقة يحرقوه.
We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
خلنا نرجع لمارثا بعد ما نفذنا وعدها. هذه مارثا جالسة.
No one survived then?
No.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
ما كنت
And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am.
يعني جت تحذيراته هي
Moons
طنشتها.
ago, of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers.
والله
I
مشكلة.
assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire.
هم اسمهم حماة
Nothing but a
السود.
ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right.
حماة السود لا يمكن تصديقها.
What these black shields are doing
بس رايحين يذبحون الناس كذا.
unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this.
أكيد
I
أمك
cannot
لها
make sense
يد.
of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones.
تقول أبغى رجال
Those
يحموننا
Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people. They're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
أوكي. لازم نبقي عنده بعض الحراس عشان يحمونها. الفترة ذي أكيد لابد. حلو. عد إلى المخبأ الآن. هذا وش؟ في واحد هنا. هذا شنو؟
Oi! You there! Don't... You handy with that sword of yours?
نعم.
Of course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back, looking to settle the score. Well, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
طيب.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
طيب. هل هو هذا هو؟
White feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind.
نعم.
Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way. They're in trouble.
ذولي هم تشوكوبو. ذولي هجومون.
Cornet feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
طيب. بيد اعطاني وحده اعطاه. الآن. الموت رديته.
You're safe now. White Heart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be.
من هذا؟ اوه يكون هذا حصاني وقت الحرب. الا والله هذا هو، مو حصاني، شو اسمه الدير حق امبروزيا.
It is you.
يا من جيت؟ على مدار 16 عام 17 عام.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully they did. And not only that.
ليس كل شيء. ان هذا بتاعي.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh no, sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
كلهم يبغون يجون معي.
Told you. And it seems our pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
وش بيسوي؟ يرسمني ولا يصورني؟ ايش جايب ذا؟ اوه ركب له ذا، يبغاني اركب عليه. يبغاني نعم امتطيه مثل الحصان.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old White Heart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, White Heart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
خلصنا منه.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
حلوين. حلو تشوف. فمثل ما تشوفون وصلنا نهاية مقطعنا لهذا اليوم من فاينل فانتسي. ان شاء الله يعجبكم مقطع. اذا عجبكم لا تنسون منا بزر اللايك والاشتراك معنا في هذا القناة والنشر. كان معكم مستر دل، قناة مستر دل جيمز. السلام عليكم.